Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team, Eyewitness News at 5 starts now.
The fast and the furious high-speed four-wheelers on Rockford roads have some neighbors concerned for their safety. Police say you can help keep drivers safe. The latest census numbers show a dip in Rockford's population. The city's mayor celebrates progress and says not everything's what it seems. Plus, summer isn't over yet. We'll give you a live look at everything your family can enjoy at the Boone County Fair. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy. It's the most popular county fair and the biggest in the state. Our next stop on our summer county fair tour takes us to Boone County. That's where Eric Wilson is live tonight. Eric, how's it going?
It's going great, Mimi, but you know, one of these times at the fair, we're going to get the whole band back together, so we'll all be out here. We're kind of spread thin today, but we're in one of your favorite spots. The draft horses are just to my left, so camera right, and they miss you. The fair got off to sort of a rough start, right? It's been going on since Tuesday. We had some weather issues early, but that didn't stop people from coming out. We still had thousands of people show up here, and crowds are already starting today. In fact, we're going to talk with the president of the Fair Association about how things have been so impressive, and probably because of the fact that there was no fair last year. People are kind of all this pent-up energy to come and enjoy all of the things the fair has to offer. And there's a lot of things, too. We know the food. I mentioned the draft horses. There's also entertainment. Grandstand entertainment is going on tonight. Tonight we have the bull riding, Saturday's Diamond Rio, big show there, and then Sunday's Demolition Derby. It's $7 to get into the fair. Grandstand events will cost you a little bit more. We'll talk more about all the happenings this weekend with the fair president coming up in just a few minutes. Mimi, back to you.
All right, we'll check back with you. Thanks, Eric. Some Rockford drivers have reported distracting and hazardous ATVs and four-wheelers on the roads. We first told you about concerns earlier this summer, but police tell Michelle Rave the problem hasn't gone away. Michelle?
ATVs and motorized bikes are popular during the summer months, but for some Rockford residents, it's caused a lot of headaches. I caught up with one community group that says people can help reduce this problem.
I saw about a 4-year-old on a bike the other day and no helmet, and the guy was just tearing right down the street. It's got to end.
ATVs and motorized bikes have long been an issue in the city of Rockford. Vicki Fogel is president of the North End Square Neighborhood Association and says the problem has only gotten worse.
They come, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I just come out and sit on the porch. And it's like I just sit there and shake my head. It's like, why would you put your life in danger? Running stop signs, not even looking, not even slowing down, just blowing right through them.
It's an issue the city is aware of.
I think they're going to get someone injured or killed very soon, but there is little that we can do that's been effective thus far.
Rockford police say they need help from the community.
We would appreciate any information such as, where they may reside at. So we know that, especially in these particular neighborhoods, when they leave their residences, that neighbors see where they're coming from, where they're storing it, who they are, as well as some of their associates. So that way we can follow up with it on that end of it.
Fogel says she's optimistic people will step up and help avoid a tragedy.
If you report it, your name is not going to be released to these folks. That's not what the police are out to do. The police are out to solve the problem and make your life, my life, better and put more safety back into our neighborhood. I just pray to God that it doesn't happen, that it ends with a death. And it could, from what I've seen.
Police encourage people to speak with their local aldermen and contact police directly. Many people who've made a report have noticed less ATVs and motorized bikes on the streets. Mimi?
All right, thanks, Michelle. The coroner confirms the identity of the Rockford woman crushed to death by a tree during recent storms. 55-year-old Lori Gherkin passed away from suffocation Wednesday at the Rockford Riverview Mobile Home Park. Lori, her 2 granddaughters and boyfriend were all inside when the tree fell. Family members established a fundraiser to collect money for funeral expenses. Find more information on that using the My State Line app. A Rockford man's behind bars after police say he tried to sexually assault a woman earlier this week. Wednesday, investigators say 68-year-old Eddie Lishman attempted to assault a victim he knew. He was arrested the following day and is being held in the Winnebago County Jail. Lishman is charged with attempted aggravated criminal sexual assault and aggravated battery. Rockford's population dipped more than 2% over the last 10 years. That's according to the 2020 census. But Mayor Tom McNamara says that number may be deceiving. The U.S. Census Bureau puts the population of the city at about 148,000. The mayor says that's higher than the 2019 American Community Survey. That report estimated the number of people in the Forest City to be 145,000. McNamara says the city has put an emphasis on making Rockford an attractive place to live, and he says it's working.
From 2010, early 2010 and beyond until recent years, we've absolutely struggled. But I think there are some really promising notes in that. One, diversity is increasing. Two, in recent years, our population has actually increased, not decreased.
In addition, McNamara says a report by Bloomberg suggests Rockford's population during COVID has increased an additional 2.3%. The Centers for Disease Control and the FDA have officially approved a COVID-19 booster shot for millions of Americans with compromised immune systems. The FDA approval applies to about 2.7 million people. It includes patients being treated for cancer, HIV, and people who've gotten organ transplants. But that's just 3% of all immunocompromised Americans. So far, booster shots have not been approved for traditionally healthy Americans. But Dr. Anthony Fauci says he expects that time will come at some point. Rockford's Hard Rock Casino will open its temporary doors in just a couple of months. Now the company is searching for employees to make it happen. Hard Rock is hosting a series of job and vendor fairs this weekend. The group hopes to bring on 250 employees ahead of the temporary casino's opening day.
If you like people and you have integrity and you want to work hard while having a good time and you really want to help make those memorable, positive experiences that are everlasting with whoever is frequenting our properties, then we are definitely the workplace of choice for you.
Another job and vendor fair will take place tomorrow from 8 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon at the Nordloff Center. Countless volunteers and vendors all come together to make the Boone County Fair one of the best in the state. It's time to head back out to Eric Wilson. He's live in Belvedere. Hey, Eric.
Oh man, Mimi, we could not have asked for a better day for the fair today. And to talk more about it, it's kind of like a reunion, Lyle, right?
It is a family reunion.
Well, I mean for us, because we see each other here. I know it's two years
already, and I tell you what, time slips away, but we sure missed last year not having the fair here. And when everybody is coming out to the fair this year, we thank them all so much. It's been a great opportunity here. And watch the little kids, the smiles on their faces, and we have so much to offer out here. Right down the road, right down here, we got the Pork Chop Review. I took pictures of it, how big the crowds was around that. That's all free entertainment. We got the All-Star Stunt Dog Show just down the road from that, and there again it fills the grandstands. And then we have the Mr. D's Magic Show out here. We got Magic Mike roving the grounds. And we have the wood carver over here. There's just so much to see. A great antique tractor display. And we got so much livestock out here to see. We got everything from rabbits, the pigs, the chickens, the alpacas, the goats, the beef, and you name it, we have it out here. Chickens. You get an opportunity to see a lot of different things. And the fair food. Don't forget the fair food. My goodness, we got so much good fair food out. Couple days was kind of a setback, but we're just making up from it starting as of last night. And like you said, the weather was cooperating today, and tomorrow is supposed to be really good, so hopefully everything will go good and we'll be all right.
I've said this before, Lyle, you are the easiest interview that I have ever done. I didn't even get to introduce you as the president of the Boone County Fair Association. You've been doing this for a long time. It's a lot of work, but you have a lot of passion for it. Why do you put so much effort into this? It's really, it's the small things that make it worth it for you, right?
It is. This morning, just to see the smile on the little kids' faces, it just lights me up like a Christmas tree. I've seen 7 little girls this morning out here. They come out and they were sitting there eating donuts. I said, "You having fun at the fair?" And the smiles come on. That's why I do this job. It's just the people. I love it because it's a reunion to me. I get to see all the old friends and stuff. A lot of people we don't get to see during the year and stuff like that. So it's a reunion. It's educational. It's fun. And we have the rides of rides out here. We got the Cadillacs of rides. So just come out and enjoy the fair because we got a lot to offer.
It's hard not to when there's all that going on and the weather is so gorgeous. We're not done here. I'm going to go grab some food in the meantime, but coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll actually get to talk to, we're scheduled anyway, to talk to the fair queen. She's been pretty busy, but I think she's going to squeeze us into her schedule at 6 o'clock. Mimi, I'm going to send it back to you now in the studio.
Oh, it looks like so much fun. All right, thanks, Eric. Well, we are enjoying a nice break from the humidity as we kick off the weekend. After the break, Candace lets us know when moisture will fill the air once again. She's live at City Market next.
Now, your first warned weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
It is an absolutely gorgeous Friday afternoon after we've been dealing with the heat and the humidity over the last several days and that very stormy pattern we had earlier in the week. Things are much more quiet for us this evening. Of course, I'm live down here in downtown Rockford at the City Market. Beautiful night to be out. Folks starting to come in. I have a feeling it'll be pretty packed here for the night tonight. Hey, let's take you a little further west of here. A live look with the Mercantile Skytrack camera this evening. We've got just a couple of cumulus clouds kind of bubbling up, mostly to the north and to the west. Temperatures are comfortable. It did start off a little on the muggy side underneath that cloud cover, but the drier air coming in, our temperatures late this afternoon climbing into the low 80s. Dew point numbers, this is where the big difference is. Upper 40s, low 50s, still hanging on to a little bit of moisture there down to the south, so it might feel a little bit more humid or at least a little muggy once you get a little further south, but that drier air will continue to move in. In fact, if we look at our regional dew point temperatures, look at all that dry air up to the northwest and that wind direction coming in here from the northwest. Now our winds will turn calm as we do go through the night tonight. When we look at our dew point temperatures throughout the weekend and into next week, they stay in the 50s, low 60s into early next week. But once we get into the mid to end of next week, southerly winds will then take hold and that'll bring in a little bit more moisture. So a slow climb back to some of those muggy conditions. Satellite radar for us this afternoon and evening shows high pressure in control, not hardly a cloud in the sky, except for some of the clouds up to the north. There is a boundary down to the south, and that's where some showers and thunderstorms have been. That cold front that came through late yesterday evening, that is down to the south, and that will continue to push southward. Now, as our wind turns calm tonight, we could actually see a little fog develop, some patchy fog here in far northern Illinois, but with high pressure remaining in control for the afternoon, we see plenty of sunshine and temperatures will be back into the 80s. Sunday morning, we'll see those numbers back into the 50s. Sunday afternoon, we continue with that sunshine and highs back into the low 80s. So as we go through the night tonight, temperatures will stay in the 80s, will drop through the 70s, 60s, and eventually settle down into the upper 50s. Again, the breeze we've had here for this afternoon, that does turn calm as those numbers drop back. And that could lead to a little patchy fog into the morning tomorrow, but a beautiful looking Saturday afternoon. Highs will be back up near 83. And we continue with that low 80-degree trend here as we head into the early part of next week. A couple more nights where we'll see those temperatures in the 50s. We'll slowly see the numbers climb mid and upper 80s here as we head towards the end of next week. We'll introduce the slight chance for a couple of showers on Tuesday, better chance coming up on Wednesday, and might even hear a few rumbles of thunder with that. But the pattern next week does not look anything like what we just wrapped up here, so I think the severe threat staying fairly low, but you'll notice within a week's time that humidity going up. Like I said, Mimi, we miss you, whether it's out at City Market or out at the fair. Maybe Eric will be willing to trade places with me here for the 6 o'clock newscast, but a gorgeous night no matter what you got going on. Mimi, I'll send it back over to you.
All right, thanks, Candace.
Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Lepper.
Everyone was still buzzing about the Field of Dreams game today, and rightly so. I can't remember the last time I enjoyed a regular season Major League Baseball game as much as I did that game last night. It was the complete package, from the great weather to the great camera shots by Fox, and of course lots of ninth inning drama with the Yankees hitting 2 home runs into the corn in the top of the inning to take the lead, only to see Tim Anderson turn the tables in the bottom of the ninth with that walk-off home run. It wasn't heaven, but it was heavenly TV viewing for baseball fans. Major League Baseball has already decided another game will be played there next year. That's great, but long term, I think this game will have a huge depreciation value, much like that new car you drive off the lot. You can only run Kevin Costner out there so many times. I'm guessing next year he'll probably simply do a video recorded open, welcoming fans and viewers. So the teams for next year's game are yet to be determined. If I'm MLB, I'm definitely picking the Cardinals as one of those teams. Since there were 2 American League teams this year, I'd want a National League game next year. The Cardinals are a natural choice based on their history, their fan base, and the fact St. Louis is only a few hours south of Dyersville. Now, a Cardinals-Cubs matchup with their rivalry would make sense. There's already talk that the Cubs are getting serious consideration for the game. But perhaps MLB won't want 2 Chicago teams involved in back-to-back years, and the Cubs will likely be historically bad next year. So for the sake of discussion, let's cross the Cubs off. MLB would like an East Coast or West Coast team in there to grab the interest of the big TV markets in those areas. The Dodgers would be a great fit against the Cardinals, a team loaded with stars that you know will be great again next year. If they go East Coast, though, forget the Mets. Again, MLB won't want 2 New York teams in back-to-back years, so the Phillies might be a good choice with Philadelphia's long history in baseball with the old Athletics. Or MLB could go with an interleague game. How about the Cardinals against the Red Sox? That would definitely work. Just a few thoughts. That's my take. We'll be right back.
Candace will have a final look at the weather in just a moment, but first, here's a look at what's to come on News Nation tonight.
Tonight on the Donlin Report, the Taliban's lightning-quick takeover, U.S. troops back in Afghanistan. Why one veteran says the move was needed. And a translator who helped U.S. forces describes the dire situation there. And now here's Leland Bitter with a preview of On Balance.
Thanks, Rutabaga. Apple says don't worry about them looking at your private photos on your iPhone. We'll tell you why some Apple employees say even they don't like it. That's coming up on Balance tonight, followed by News Nation Prime.
You can catch News Nation tonight on cable and satellite stations you see here. You can also head to newsnation.com. Let's go back to Candace at City Market. We'll get Candace back for 6 o'clock show. In the meantime, thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you again in a half hour.